The ocean is the source of life on our planet that controls everything. It controls the weather, it controls the climate, and it controls the oxygen we breathe every day. Without a healthy ocean, we cannot have a healthy planet. An essential feature of the healthy ocean ecosystems are coral reefs. Unfortunately, the elevated seawater temperatures, increased acidity, and overwhelming sunlight in our oceans have caused a significant thermal stress on coral. Coral relies on the symbiotic algae that cover their tissue, which photosynthesize and feed the coral. As our global climate increases, something as little as a 2 degrees Celsius fluctuation may not cause a detrimental effect that we can see in our everyday human lives, but in the ocean, that 2-degree increase is enough thermal stress for coral to expel their algae, and without their metabolic support, the coral will die. Over 75% of coral reefs worldwide are directly experiencing some type of life-threatening stress. Nearly everything in a coral reef ecosystem depends on the coral and the reef structure because it provides shelter and food for a variety of fish species and organisms. The decline in coral reefs have decreased fish population, impacting fishing communities and health. Degradation of coral reefs also impact human communities that rely on reefs for food, income, and enjoyment. For example, Australia's economy relies almost 70% on tourism of the Great Barrier Reef, which is the size of the whole east coast of North America. Their economy is in jeopardy as the reefs continue to struggle. By 2017, over half of the reef died after mass coral bleaching. In the last 30 years, we have lost almost 50% of the world's coral. Fortunately, multiple scientists, environmental managers, and conservationists all over the world are developing new strategies to protect and conserve these ecosystems. A strategy commonly explored today is microfragmentation. This technique allows coral to grow more than 25 times faster than normal. Healthy coral is broken into pieces as small as one polyp that are grown on small discs in a nursery. Because the main problem is the stress response of expelling their algae when exposed to high temperatures and acidity, the species of coral that survive previous bleaching are chosen to be fragmented and reproduced. Some revival industries, like the one in Florida Keys, expose the growing polyp pieces to water temperatures and pH levels that the ocean may be expected to experience in the next 50 years. This would help the coral's tolerance once placed into the actual ocean to be able to thrive and renew the reefs long term. In 2017, hundreds of these fragments were placed onto the Great Barrier Reef for the first time. The success and sustainability of this project, though, won't be officially known until the next marine heat wave, which is anticipated around the next 7 years. Another project is aimed at finding the coral that is already resilient and tolerant to the harmful conditions reef have and will experience, such as higher acidity, higher temperatures, shallow waters, and higher CO2 levels, and somehow transplanting their nourishing symbiotic algae to more vulnerable reefs. This would predictably reduce the bleaching mortality, which would also slow down their natural recovery process by 50%, but overall, helping the resilience of these reefs. Overall, the combination of our marine specialists continuing to implement the renewal strategies and our increase of environmental awareness with persistence, we have all the tools to help revive the beautiful coral reef ecosystems. Thank you.